Hey everyone, Taylor here. If you're a Swifty like me, then you know the music world has been buzzing with some huge news. I'm getting married, and not just to anyone but to NFL star Travis Kelce. I know, it's a lot to take in, but I'm so excited to share the details with you all. This relationship has been a long time coming, with Travis and me first sparking romance rumors way back in 2020. Of course, being the private people that we are, we kept things under wraps for a while, but now that the cat's out of the bag, I can't wait to give you an inside look at our journey to the altar. So grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's dive in. This is the story of how Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce fell in love and decided to take the plunge into marriage. It's been a wild ride, but I wouldn't have it any other way. It all started back in the summer of 2020. I had just released my surprise album Folklore and was riding high on the critical acclaim, but despite my professional success, my personal life felt a little empty. I knew that I wanted to find that special someone to share my life with. Little did I know, the person I was looking for was about to walk right into my life. I was attending a charity event in Kansas City, where Travis's NFL team, the Chiefs, are based. As I was mingling with the other guests, I noticed this tall, handsome guy across the room. We locked eyes, and it was like the whole world just faded away. I mustered up the courage to go introduce myself, and that's when I met Travis Kelce. We chatted for hours, completely oblivious to everyone else around us. There was just this instant connection, this undeniable chemistry between us. I knew right then and there that this was someone special. After that fateful night, Travis and I made a conscious decision to take things slow. We knew that being in the public eye, our relationship would be under a microscope, so we were really intentional about keeping things private and letting things develop organically. We would meet up for low-key dates, going on hikes or cooking dinner together. And let me tell you, Travis is an amazing cook. I was swooning over his homemade pasta dishes. But it wasn't just the food that had me hooked. It was his kindness, his humor, his unwavering support. He really got me in a way no one else had before. As the months went by, our bond only grew stronger. We'd stay up for hours just talking about our hopes, our dreams, our fears. It was the kind of connection I had been searching for my whole life. I knew I was falling hard, but I also didn't want to rush things. This was too special to mess up. Finally, in the summer of 2022, Travis popped the question. It was during a romantic getaway to Napa Valley. We were enjoying a sunset wine tasting when he dropped down on one knee. I was completely blindsided. I had no idea it was coming, but in that moment, I didn't care about anything else. All I could focus on was the man in front of me, holding the most beautiful ring I had ever seen. Of course, I said yes. We were both overjoyed, grinning from ear to ear. It was such a magical, intimate moment that I'll cherish forever. And the best part? We got to celebrate with our closest friends and family right there with us. It was the perfect proposal. After the initial excitement wore off, it was time to start planning the wedding, and let me tell you, it was no easy feat. As a global superstar and an NFL legend, Travis and I had to navigate a lot of challenges. First, there was the question of where to have the ceremony. Did we want to do it in Kansas City, where Travis is based, or in Nashville, where I spend a lot of my time? In the end, we settled on a stunning vineyard in California, a place that held special meaning for both of us. Then there was the guest list. Trying to narrow it down to our closest loved ones was a daunting task. We're both so blessed to have such amazing support systems, but we knew we couldn't have everyone we cared about there. It was tough, but we made it work. And of course, there was the dress. As a fashion icon, I knew I had to find the perfect gown. After countless fittings and consultations with my stylist, I landed on the most breathtaking lace number. I can't wait for you all to see it. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the wedding day. Travis and I tied the knot this past June in an intimate yet stunning ceremony. It was everything we could have dreamed of and more. As I walked down the aisle, my heart was racing with a mix of joy and pure excitement. When I saw Travis standing there, looking so handsome in his tuxedo, I knew without a doubt that I was making the right decision. This was the man I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. The ceremony was filled with so many heartfelt moments. We exchanged the most beautiful vows, promising to love each other unconditionally. When we finally said I do, the entire crowd erupted in thunderous applause. It was pure magic. After the ceremony, we celebrated long into the night, dancing and laughing with our loved ones. Travis and I even surprised everyone with a duet performance of one of my songs. It was the perfect way to cap off the best day of our lives. So there you have it, the story of how Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce found their happily ever after. It's been a wild ride for sure, but through it all, we've remained true to ourselves and our love for one another. I know there are a lot of you out there who are curious about the details of our relationship and our wedding. Well, I hope this video has given you a little glimpse into our journey. Of course, Travis and I will continue to keep our personal life private to the best of our ability, but we're so grateful for your love and support. Thank you all for being here today. This is just the beginning of our next chapter, and we can't wait to see what the future has in store. Here's to love, happiness, and many more years of making beautiful music together.